What's going on, peeps? It's your boy Boxing Lowdown here, and I'm back with another video. Now, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, let's talk about the big fight this weekend taking place in Birmingham. That will be between Akeem Ennis-Brown, who will be defending his super lightweight Commonwealth and British titles against Sam Maxwell. Now, I'm really looking forward to this fight. It's been a long time coming. They were due to fight each other earlier on this year. However, that didn't happen after an injury to Akeem Ennis-Brown. However, the two will be fighting in Birmingham this weekend. And it's been a heated build-up, this one. It's been a very heated build-up. The two have been pushing and shoving each other in the face-offs. Like, the press conferences have been pretty heated between these two. So I'm expecting a good show this Saturday night. So salute to Frank Warren. He's also got a decent undercard as well. But the main event here with Akeem Ennis-Brown and Sam Maxwell should be an interesting one. Both of them are undefeated. Akeem Ennis-Brown, he picked up the Commonwealth title and over Philip Bowes. He looked very good in that particular fight, won that on points. He's full of confidence right now, undefeated. Sam Maxwell also undefeated as well. Both of them came up differently though. Akeem Ennis-Brown came up the hard way. He was on a lot of small hall shows before he managed to, catapult into the big time. Whereas Sam Maxwell in his career, he really did, he was given the big push from Frank Warren, and he probably feels like he should be better than where he is, considering what his ability and talent and potential was. So this should be a very interesting fight, man. I'm looking forward to it. Akeem Ennis-Brown, very good boxer, very slick. He's only got 1 KO to his name in his 14 wins. However, he's full of confidence right now, and he might be going into this as the slight favorite, according to some people. I think it's a very evenly matched fight between these two. But Akeem Ennis-Brown, full of confidence. He's been saying a few things to Sam Maxwell that may have been a bit distasteful, like when he was talking about stuff about his girlfriend and stuff like that. However, it's all part of the build-up to, fights nowadays. I mean, it's like you can't have a build-up nowadays without dissing somebody. Do you know what I mean? Or it's very rare anyway. So, listen, it all adds to the main event at the end of the day. I'm looking forward to this one. Akeem Ennis-Brown and Sam Maxwell. Sam Maxwell, a lot of people will remember he was the guy who was a couple of years ago when he was fighting, he was losing to, I can't remember the guy's name now, but he was losing to a guy and he was like showboating. The other guy was literally all the way up until the 12th round. And Sam Maxwell knocked him out. And it was one of those knockouts where it was on a lot of reels afterwards. It was like that clip pretty much went viral because, like I said, Sam Maxwell was losing. And, the guy was showboating, he was taunting, he was pulling his face, he was doing all sorts of stuff. And like literally Sam Maxwell got that brilliant KO right at the end of it. I mean, it was fantastic to watch. And, these two really don't like each other, man. I saw them push each other and like get in each other's faces and, shouting at each other. And I don't know where the whole thing actually stems from. I haven't done that sort of like background into it, but from what I've seen, man, these two really don't like each other. So I'm looking forward to the show this weekend. And not only have we got a good main event, but we've got a good undercard as well. Anthony Yarde's coming back. It would be good to have Anthony Yarde back in the ring, man. He suffered a very bad 2020, both inside and outside of the ring. We all know that like, some of the personal circumstances that he went through in terms of losing his father and his grandmother, terrible time for him outside the ring. And also inside the ring wasn't too good for him either. Losing to Lyndon Arthur in December, hasn't been able to get a big fight. Well, hasn't been able to get any fight since then. He's been 8 months, 9 months out of the ring. He's been due to fight in like March, and I think it was in the summer of this year as well. But both of those fights got postponed. So, he'll be happy to get back into his place, which is in the ring. And I'm sure he's going to want to put on a show. He'll be taking on Alex Fearon, a Colombian guy. I'm not expecting him to pull off any upsets here. I think he's lost about 5 times, and all 5 of those fights have been by stoppage. So really, this is a fight for Anthony Yarde to just get back into the groove of things. He made it public at the end of last year that he will be sticking with Tunde Ajayi, who came into a lot of criticism as well after Anthony Yarde's defeat to Lyndon Arthur, and even before that as well. So Anthony Yarde is sticking to his guns. He's sticking with his trainer, Tunde. And he's also hired in another face in the corner as well. So let's see how that all works out. He has made a few changes to the team. And, let's see how it works out for him. I mean, we won't know much after this fight, I believe. But I think it's important for him to just get back in the ring and just get back in the groove of things, man, and get back into this light heavyweight picture, which is like a very good picture, both domestically and abroad as well. I mean, it's a fantastic division, and we've got the likes of Callum Smith, who'll be making his light heavyweight debut on the Joshua Usyk undercard next month. We've also got, like, I mean, the light heavyweight division is stacked over here and over abroad as well. So let's see where Anthony Yarde fits in the picture. There was potentially building up a fight against the likes of a Callum Johnson. You know, a rematch of Lyndon Arthur could be on the cards. You've got the likes of Joshua Buatsi doing well. You've got Craig Richards. Do you know what I mean? And abroad as well. Like, we already know the top guys over there, the likes of Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, and so on. So let's see what happens there with Anthony Yarde. But I've always liked him, and I think he's very entertaining to watch. And hopefully, you know, just a bit of fine tuning in certain areas. And I think that he may be able to get his career back on track. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, my boy Leon Woodstock will be on that show, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing him. I spoke with Leon Woodstock a few times. He follows my account on Instagram. You know, we've communicated back and forth. So I'll be rooting for him this weekend. He's going to be taking on Anthony Cacace. Now, Cacace is somebody that Leon Woodstock was supposed to fight earlier on, but that fight got postponed as well. So it'll be good to get him back in the ring. Always entertaining to watch, and always puts on the show, Leon Woodstock. So I'll be pulling for him to win that one. All in all, not a bad show at all from Frank Warren this weekend, man. I'll definitely be tuning in. So let me know what you guys think about the show. I mean, what you think about the main event. Who have you got winning that? You know, I was speaking to Laurie on the podcast yesterday, and he believes that Sam Maxwell might do it. I went for Akeem Ennis-Brown on points, but I really, it could go either way for me. I'm not like making a cutthroat like prediction saying that Akeem Ennis-Brown will definitely beat him. But if you put a gun to my head, I'll go for him on points. He's only got one knockout to his name in his 14 wins. So highly unlikely he'll get the knockout. If anyone gets a knockout that night, it will be Sam Maxwell. But I think Akeem Ennis-Brown may be able to win it on points, but it's very close. It could go either way, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if Sam Maxwell gets the win. Let's just put it that way. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know who you think wins that fight. Let me also know what you think about Anthony Yarde's comeback, and where do you see him coming back in the trajectory of the light heavyweight division? I mean, where can you see him going at this stage of his career? I think he's about 30 now, 31, Anthony Yarde. So, you know, I guess he's still got time, man. I mean, nowadays, when you're 30, 31, especially in the heavier divisions, it's not as much of a strain as it would have been if he was like a lighter fighter, let's say like a lightweight or something. When you're a bit bigger, like age such as 30, 31 is not as much of a strain. And also, Anthony Yarde got into the game pretty late. I mean, he hasn't had an extensive amateur career like some other people have. So it's really all about your body, man. And I think that Anthony Yarde still has time to make waves in his career. So yeah, let's see what he does. But let me know what you think about him coming back. Let me know what you think about the undercard. And good to have some boxing back on our screens. There will also be another show across the pond where it's got the likes of Tommy Fury and Daniel Dubois on the Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley undercard. You guys know me already, man. I'm not really bothered about that main event, but you know, even the show, I'm not too fussed about it as much. I'm probably looking more forward to this show here over in the UK, to be honest. But let me know your thoughts on it all, man. And look out for more videos on this channel. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.